What is up, guys? It is OTG Clips here, bringing you guys a brand new video today. I've got a few different topics that I'd like to jump around and explore and discuss with you guys, but first I gotta talk about a few things. 2 days ago we did upload our Rebirth Black Ops 3 only Teamtage, and in only 2 days time it's doing pretty well views and likes, and I do want to say thank you guys for that. If you have not watched that video yet, it's probably the best Teamtage on the channel. I know I say that basically after every Teamtage, but that's kind of true because over time the clips get better, standards get higher, and editing obviously improves basically every time. Plus I had a whole bunch of time to work on this Teamtage. I know like some previous montages in the past were really rushed, but this one had a lot of time to get clips, had a lot of time to get editing. And the best part about this montage, in my opinion, was how much a lot of the members in the clan contributed. In the past, we've seen a lot of clips by Dippa or Shadows or Skills. We've just seen a lot of repetition of them. But this montage has a variety of everyone, so you're not just seeing the same few people over and over again, so that is why I really highly encourage you guys to check that video out. Other than that, in the background, you guys are going to be watching some Infinite Warfare beta gameplay. This gameplay is brought to you guys by OTG Galaxy. I'd say basically all of you guys don't know who Galaxy is, and that's why I'm here to tell you guys about him. He's probably the main topic of today's video. So as you all know, our clan is dominantly on Xbox One. We've got a few members over on the PS4 and one member on the PC, but the majority of stuff you will see is coming from our Xbox One members. Now for those of you who don't know, you're probably wondering like how on earth do we run a clan on multiple consoles, especially when there's only one member on the PC. And if you guys don't know this, the coolest part about OTG is that we're all friends in real life. And so that's kind of how we make the connections that we have in the clan. We're all friends, we all like hang out and stuff outside of like Xbox and all that. Outside of just online stuff, outside of gaming, we always do stuff together in real life and just, we have a lot of fun. But that's how we do make our connections cross-platform. Now back to Galaxy, you guys do not know very much about him. He is one of our PS4 members. He has been in OTG for a little bit of time, not a lot, but a pretty good amount of time. He's never really uploaded to the channel ever in the past. He has done a few videos out on his own channel, but that was mainly back in the time period of the life cycle of Advanced Warfare. He did a lot with Advanced Warfare, was a really high level, high prestigious. He was, I guess, just your everyday tryhard. But then again, I mean, I guess everybody kind of tried in Advanced Warfare. But anyway, he did do a lot with Advanced Warfare, and he did do a lot with Destiny as well. He didn't do much at all with Black Ops 3, and to me that's probably the main reason why he was never really featured on the channel. But I did not even ask him, he just told me that he was going to do this for me, and which was actually really awesome and really helpful. But he just texted me one day saying that he was going to be recording some Infinite Warfare beta gameplay for me if I wanted to use it for gameplays ever. And considering that I have an Xbox One and I haven't gotten the beta yet, and so basically any other content that I upload is irrelevant, Infinite Warfare gameplay was the way to go. In the future though, be there and expect some commentaries and other videos coming from OTG Galaxy over on the PS4. It's definitely going to be really convenient to have somebody there for me on the PS4 because whenever there's new maps, new weapons probably, and anything else that they do that's just PS4 exclusive, it's always good to have somebody there that can like provide the gameplay for you. Because if I were to wait for all the new DLC maps and all that to come out on Xbox One without uploading videos of them beforehand, basically if I were to title one of those videos like new multiplayer gameplay, new DLC maps, then it would totally be irrelevant because at that time everybody's already seen all the maps, everybody's already familiar with the maps because of seeing gameplay on the PS4. So if there ever is anything new that's PS4 exclusive, be there and expect it from OTG Galaxy. So yeah, definitely a huge shout out and thank you to him for helping me with this gameplay and all that. But other than that, let's dive straight into Infinite Warfare. And just as a quick note, be expecting some positivity around this game actually, because the information you're about to receive and opinions that you're about to receive are coming from me, a person who's actually really excited about Infinite Warfare. I am fully aware that I am among a very small minority of people that are really hyped and excited for this game, and honestly, I'm happy where I stand. I'm a firm believer that you can't really judge something until you actually get a good, in-depth feel for it. You know what they say, never judge a book by its cover, stuff like that. I'm a firm believer of that. But anyway, some first looks and opinions from the game. I gotta say, I'm liking it so far. And keep in mind, I haven't even played it yet. This is just for me watching it. And I can promise you guys that next week, whenever the beta comes out for Xbox One, I'll be having another video out with some of my own gameplay, and I'm going to be just talking about a lot more of my opinions and what I think about the game after playing it. Now, one thing that's going to be interesting is going back to this video after playing it to see how some of my opinions have changed after uploading a video about me playing it. So I am curious to know, I don't know if they're going to change or not, but here's what I think right now. Just from watching Galaxy and a few other YouTubers play it, it's actually looking like a super fun game. Like I said earlier, I am a big fan of the new innovative experiences every year. I like the thrusters. I know a lot of people like Boots on Ground, and I love Boots on Ground too, but I just want to say I'm kind of neutral. I don't care either way whether or not we have boosters or whether or not we have Boots on Ground. Either way, I do like to have a lot of fun with the games, and I always seem to have fun, which is good. But the movement system in Infinite Warfare is basically the same thing as Black Ops 3's, and I was a big fan of the movement in Black Ops 3. To me, Advanced Warfare was just way too fast. Like, the thrusters would have you up in the air in less than a second, and it's kind of slowed down in Infinite Warfare and it's slowed down in Black Ops 3, and that's one reason why I like it. And I am also a fan of the wall running. I don't feel like it was that much of an impact to the game, but it's still a really cool addition. But basically the movement system is the same thing that we've had for the past year, so I'm not really going to cover that too much. The next thing I wanted to talk about was kind of like the graphics and the look to the game, and I gotta say, I am a huge fan of that. Infinity Ward this year has done an excellent job with graphics. Infinity Ward have really good graphics in Call of Duty Ghosts. Well, good graphics for its time, we'll say. And all of its previous games have also had really fantastic graphics for the time. Black Ops 3 was a really colorful game. It was the first game in a while to actually be like super colorful, but I feel like it was too bright in a way. And Infinite Warfare is not super bright, but it is still colorful, and that's what I really do like about it. Similar to Call of Duty Ghosts, besides the graphics, it appears that the game has a little bit less health than every other Call of Duty game, which is something I'm personally not a fan about. I kind of like having a little bit more health. And I know having like only a few shots to kill is really realistic, and that's kind of probably what they're aiming for, I guess. But I just hate to be absolutely melted and just not to have a chance. But ultimately, that's not really a big deal. It's not going to affect gameplay too much. And from other things that I can see in the beta, as far as gun balance goes, it's looking like the SMGs are a little overpowered. But I know that there's going to be so many buffs and nerfs, so it's just way too unpredictable right now what kind of balance we're going to end up seeing, especially with the crazy variants coming out. But overall, it is looking like Infinite Warfare is going to be a fun and enjoyable game to play. I really do hope it is, and if it's not, we've got COD 4. But in the future, definitely do expect some Infinite Warfare videos and Infinite Warfare gameplays. Go ahead and take a second, please, to drop a like on this video. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you all in the next video. Peace.